Hey guys, HMK once again. I'm hyped up for some new details of Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, not too long ago today, posted on KH13.com that Tai Yasue was in an interview with Developer Room something, whatever. And he stated a few things about Kingdom Hearts 3's development. And it's very, very interesting. So let me read you the quote before I get what I get from this interview. Alright, so let's do this. Tai Yasue, whatever, quotes. He says, "Now that we've worked out Unreal Engine 4 as our development environment, as well as the general structure of the team and fresh new look for the game and its accompanying shader, development for Kingdom Hearts 3 is moving forward as we now focus on making things like new attractions and Keyblade transformations. We're hoping to be able to show our fans the fruits of these labors step by step during 2015. So stay on the lookout for new information." Now, a bunch of things gets me hyped and weirded out and scared a little bit. Now, in this interview, he says a brand new look, a fresh new look for the game and its accompanying shader. So what? Is the Kingdom shader going to stay, but the game is going to look a bit different, or is going to be completely different? Now, back in the day when they said that they're switching over from the Luminous engine to the Unreal 4 engine, a lot of people was like, oh yeah, is the game going to look different? Is it going to look realistic now? It's not going to look realistic, not that what we've seen, because Kingdom Hearts realistic, nah. Unreal Engine 4, it gives you all these, tools to create a game, but of course, Unreal Engine 4 has its own limits on what it can create. Not saying that, oh, it can create beautiful things, but in the way that they have to create them is different from Luminous Engine, because they built that up for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15. That's Square Enix's own engine, and they had their own, ideas with it, but apparently it wasn't working out for Kingdom Hearts 3, so they decided to move on to Unreal Engine 4, which in turn limits on what they can do with their original idea, but at the same time they can do, if they find a way to make Kingdom Hearts 3 look great with Unreal Engine 4, that's great. So I'm kind of weirded out, I'm kind of concerned about this fresh new look for the game and its accompanying shaders. So will the Kingdom shader return, like the lighting effects, the shading effects, but will the character, the colors, the palettes, the way that characters appear to itself, the way they move, 60 frames per second, will all of that be different? Because in a couple of interviews before this, Tetsuya Nomura and Tai Yasue said that, oh, the graphics are really good, it's so detailed, seeing the individual strands of Sora's hair move in the wind and stuff. It looks very, very detailed. So I'm not sure how the game's gonna look. Is it going to look completely different from what we've seen of the first two trailers? And of course, we have to take into account from the Burbank trailer that we still haven't seen yet. A lot of people haven't said anything about it looking drastically different. So this fresh new look, we're going to have to wait and see. 2015, baby. So that kind of has me weirded out. But the thing that got me hyped up is the rest of the interview. He says that we're working on things like new attractions and Keyblade transformations, and that we will show the fruits of our labor step by step during 2015. Now, that step by step, stay on the lookout for information. 2015 is the information year for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm banking on them showing new things like every month, like maybe a new concept art, a new trailer, something every month, like they've done with Kingdom Hearts 2.5 and 1.5 development, where they show us a little, screenshots here and there every now and again to get us hyped up for the game. So I'm pretty sure that 2015 is their turn to do that shit for Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though Kingdom Hearts 3 may not come out 2015, I am confident that's going to come out 2016, and let me tell you why. Now, in an interview, he says, we're making things like new attractions for attraction flow and Keyblade transformations. Now, this tells me two things, people. Two very important things, alright? New attractions. Now, the whole concept of attraction flow was, summoning out a giant attraction to attack Heartless or attack certain types of enemies in certain types of places. Now, if they're working on new attractions, what does that tell me in developing the game? That tells me they may have a lot or all of the worlds already figured out. Because if they're gonna, put out new attraction, if they're gonna think of new attraction flows to make for attraction flow, they're gonna have to know what area they can bust them out in and what enemies to use against, because the way they explain attraction flow is that it can only be used against certain enemies in certain places. So if they're figuring that out, they're gonna have to know where to put them first. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, teacups, let's make the teacups. Okay, now let's make a world for the teacups. No, that's not how it goes in development. Alright? They're gonna have to know the area first and then make an attraction flow for that area. That stems from logic. Now, Keyblade transformations. Now, in earlier interviews they said that Keyblade transformations, that a Keyblade transformation is tied to a specific Keyblade. Not that a Keyblade can have more than one transformation, or they can, you know, they can do what they want. It's their game. It's tied to one specific Keyblade. So if they're thinking about new Keyblade transformations, then they must have a good amount of Keyblades already confirmed, already, you know, in the game. If they're thinking about new transformations, they must, okay, we have all these Keyblades. Alright, so let's think of new transformations for these Keyblades. Once again, it's not the other way around. It's like, okay, let's make a scythe. Alright, now let's think of a Keyblade to make from that, to you know, turn from that scythe. No, that's backwards development. That doesn't add up. So I'm excited because what I think from this is they have a good amount of worlds, if not all the worlds already figured out, and a good amount of Keyblades, if not all the Keyblades already figured out, if they're going to be thinking about attraction flow and Keyblade transformations in this development. And what I'm hyped for the most is the step-by-step, you know, showing us the fans show us stuff step by step. Because, you know, the Square Enix team, they can show whatever they want, whenever they want. They're kind of like Nintendo. They can show a trailer on YouTube whenever they want. Just announce that shit. Bam. So, I don't think we're going to have to wait till E3 2015. Excuse me. We're going to have to wait till E3 2015 to get some sort of cool information about Kingdom Hearts 3. And this news gets me hyped up. And it had to come at the end of the year. Man, you guys. So, I want to know what you guys think. Are you hyped up for this kind of news? Leave it in the comment section below. Do you think I'm crazy for looking into this a little too much? Leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, favorite, all that good jazz. And, most importantly, subscribe. Because more Kingdom Hearts videos is coming to this channel, HMK, every damn week. And until the next one, I've been HMK. Get hyped. And I will check you guys later.